I want to see how long the delay is.
Okay.
Quite long.
Setting up my meeting, done redirecting. Nope. Mine says we're live.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see
is
that.
Right.
Oh, Tim, you just said I want to see how long the delay is. There we go.
Oh yeah, I gotta mute my YouTube. Oh, it's already muted. Excellent. All right. New meta, do you want to introduce us?
What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Lord of the Rings fans? New Better Do Better here. One half of the phenomenal Voices of Arda podcast team with my co-host Callie Cosplay, the queen of Arda. We are doing our, I don't know if is this our first live stream for the new Voices of Arda setup?
I think so.
This is the
First
new Voices of
official
Arda setup.
one. Yeah.
First official one. We have reached 1,000 subscribers. So we first and foremost, before I introduce anybody, everybody give us a round of applause.
Yay.
That is thanks to the hard work of all these people you see here on the screen. So we are going to have them introduce themselves because they are all contributors to the new Voices of Arda situation, page, conglomeration. I don't know what you want to call it.
Collaboration.
The collaboration, the new thing that is all these wonderful Tolkienites on this wonderful, wonderful app here. So starting with you, Tim, can you introduce yourself?
What's up, everybody? I'm Tim. I go by the Bard of Arda on all socials. Um, Pleasure to be here tonight with all these great Tolkien content creators who have gathered together for this cause to put forth so much great content in one place for everyone to enjoy. And it's been a pleasure to be a part of it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you, Tim.
Love you,
Tim does a
Tim.
lot of the heavy lifting on the site, so we definitely want to give him a special thanks. Appreciate all the hard work he has been doing with putting this wonderful I don't know, configuration, conglomerate. What do we call it? The let our powers combine. I don't know exactly what we want to call it, but
Morbin like
with all of us
Voltron.
coming together.
There you
Mormon
go.
like Voltron.
It's like
All you
Captain
Wu-Tang
Planet.
heads out there. Kaya K, what's up? Can you introduce
Oh, I
yourself?
didn't think I was going to be next. I didn't think of what to
You are
say.
Ah,
Gotta be
Well,
thinking of
I'm
that.
Kaya. I'm Kaya. I go by Kaya K on everything. It's either with two Y's or a Y and an S. And yeah, happy to be here. Thankful for all of these fun little friends that I've made. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. You are a super welcome addition
How do
to
you
the
do
crew,
that?
and you've
Is
been
that how you
such a
do that?
pleasure, and it's been an honor getting to know you.
That
Thank
feels
you so much.
unnatural, Nick. That doesn't feel good to my hands.
Not very
The next
90s.
person I want to introduce themselves kind of needs no introduction. Airplane Facts with Max. What's up, my guy?
Hello, how's it going?
What's going
I'm
on?
I'm Airplane Facts. I go by Airplane Facts with Max. I'm trying to learn how to do the heart thing, but my fingers don't work.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts the fingers.
does
It's not
hurt.
Throwing up
natural.
guys, throwing
I'm
up gang
on
None of
signs
it.
over here.
I'm
Not
on
the
socials
arthritis.
as Airplane Facts with Max.
Can't do it.
People keep asking me to talk about Tolkien. I don't know why. I talk about airplanes. Um, uh, and that's all I got. Uh, here's an airplane on my picture.
Woohoo!
What
Keep it on
you're
brand.
giving the people what they came for.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right, next up, we got the one, the only Tolkien Tuesdays. Miranda, what's up?
Is it just me or did she get stuck in like
She
the
looks
heart
like she's
loop?
frozen.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
frozen.
She's frozen.
Oh, what a place to
Oh.
freeze!
It's a
What
good,
an
it's a good
amazing
freeze.
like.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
no,
gone.
no,
Oh,
no.
Dang it.
She
Have
hardly
to
just
live with
freezed
her.
out and left.
We're gonna skip her for now. We're gonna skip her for now. Technical difficulties, but that'll be soon fixed.
There she
Oh, wait,
is.
she's back. She's
She's
back.
back.
There we go. All right, Miranda, I was about to skip you. Introduce yourself, my friend. She's frozen
She's
again.
frozen again.
All right, until that gets ironed out. Nick, what's up, man? Introduce yourself, my friend.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm Fornas42 on the social medias that matter other than Instagram. I'm also on Blue Sky now. Everyone join Blue Sky.
I cannot
Please.
do another social media app, my guy.
I just get off of Twitter. That's the solution.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, I was about to say I used to, but I am on hiatus from making Tolkien content. I'll get back to it eventually. Don't
Yes,
you
you
worry.
will.
But I just love hanging out with these nerds and geeking out about our favorite things, mostly Tolkien, but really everything else we love too.
All right. Well, we love you know, when you grace us with your presence. So thank you so much, and thank you for being part of the community since the very beginning, my friend. All right. And
Really?
we have the wonderful Kelly, aka the middle page. Kelly, what's up? Introduce yourself.
Everybody, I'm Kelly. I go by the middle page on Instagram. And yeah, I love Tolkien and always have since I was a kid. And I love being here. I love talking to all of you guys about Tolkien and Lord of the Rings. So thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for doing all you do. Wonderful, wonderful content creators. One and all, guys. Now, Miranda will be back. She's ironing out some kinks in the system, but we will entertain you for now. Callie, take it away.
Oh my goodness. There's so many things that we can talk about, but I would say the first thing is I think we're all very excited for this movie coming up. I know you guys have been making lots of content, Kelly especially. I would love to hear from you because you have been killing it with the War of the Rohirrim stuff. So yeah, let's start there, I guess.
Me or Kaya?
Kelly.
Me?
Yes.
And well, Kaya has also been making a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
you have both been making stuff.
I mean, I feel like all I've been doing is really just reposting the Paris Paloma song over and over again, but let's count it, sure.
That shit fire, yo.
So good.
Not lying.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, it honestly just means so much to have the images of Hera and I mean to even have her named and not just a daughter that we don't know about. So yeah, it looks really good so far. It looks fun. We're getting all sorts of little teasers about it. All these little like teasing of like toys and like popcorn buckets that were just announced today. As wild as they are. I mean,
one's wild.
sure.
How do you sit with
Huge
the
help. Look, I don't, but it's like you could pass with it, right? So if it's like a long like hammer, it just makes for easy like passing.
That's
So
true.
maybe that was their thinking. I don't
You
know.
can pass the bucket around. You don't even have to hand it off. You can just be
Yeah,
the
you
one
just, like-
one designated bucket
Yeah.
holder, and you just
People are gonna get hit
just,
in the
you
head.
want some
A lot
of
of people
this?
are gonna get hit in the head with the hammer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And then they'll just die right there. The one
Yeah.
the one
Out
punch
of
of the
They call it getting
That's it.
helmed.
Mhm.
Hey.
She's back.
Whoa.
Oh, Lee's
Oh.
here.
We have
Whoa! Hi, Rolly.
a cat lady has entered the building, and Silmarilli Ann has entered the building. So we're gonna hop back into introductions. So I'm going to get to Miranda as quick as possible before internet goes out again. Miranda, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Miranda. This is Rolly the cat.
What's up,
Oh.
Rolly?
You can find me on Instagram at xlibrismer. I make Tolkien Tuesday videos, and if my internet doesn't go out again, I am very excited to be talking to all of my Lord of the Rings friends tonight. So wish me luck on my internet.
Go internet, go.
All right. And last but definitely not least, we have the one, the only Silmarilli Ann, aka Lee. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Lee Silmarillion. I make TikToks about whatever random Tolkien stuff pops into my mind.
What time is it where you
What
are?
time is it there? I was gonna say, yeah, it's like
It's
2 or 3.
It's 3:15 in the morning.
Three,
Yeah.
okay.
You ever
Oh,
sleep?
She's fine. She doesn't need sleep.
He said he was going to bully me to stay up, and it seems that it worked.
Let's gingerly skip past the time difference. Hey guys, so let's continue this conversation. How excited are you, Kaya, for the War of the Rohirrim?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, mostly because I mean, I don't know how much y'all pay attention to my social media, but I love yip yapping about strong women. And I am just so excited for little girls to see this movie and find the inspiration in Hera that we got in Eowyn and just want to
Yeah.
grow up to be these badass little women. It's going to be awesome.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. I'm so glad that they have that wonderful representation for all you strong women out there. That's really important, and I'm really glad that they focused on that's her story, because it's one of the stories that connects all the different characters that we are going to see. The other characters might be well known, but she is the through line, and that's something that I was actually able to talk to the producer and cast about. So that is really important. So you hit the nail right on the head there. Tim, what would be something you're most excited about from the War of the Rohirrim?
For me, going into the story, like Helm Hammering may not be my favorite part of the Legendarium, but the line of Kings of Rohan and seeing the ending of the first line through Helm, through his two sons, and through Hera, our protagonist from the story, is going to be a lot of fun because this is going into where Rohan is really working with Gondor in the various battles with the Haradrim and with the Dunlendings here. And it's exciting to see like this era of Manish history on the screen, and the medium of like the anime style is very exciting because it's going to be very nostalgic, one for the medium and one for the stories itself.
Got you. Got you. Excellent. Excellent. Airplane Facts with Max. What are you most excited about the War of the Rohirrim that's about to come out? Any particular
Honestly,
characters? Any particular storylines?
honestly, I'm most excited about the fact that it will be the first time that I get to take my kids to a movie theater to see a Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh,
That
That's
is
I think
great.
something.
that'll,
That's
and
So
absolutely
cool.
something.
I
that's
want to see
really
I bet my youngest is gonna smack me with that hammer popcorn
cool.
bucket.
That is awesome, man.
It'll probably cause a problem. I don't know if I'll be able to buy it or not, but
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited for that.
From one father to another, man.
You have to
Yeah,
buy
I
three of
got the
them so you
vibe.
each have one to.
yeah,
And just fight
Yes.
in the middle of the theater.
Yeah,
Just
Just
gotta get
hope
it
yeah.
that
right.
the popcorn's already been eaten before he swings it
kind
around.
of.
I
Yeah.
can guarantee it won't be. No, it's gonna be
That's
sweet.
awesome. That just the spreading of Lord of the Rings through the generations is something
Hmm.
that we are finally getting to be able to do. Like it's one thing to have one work of art, you know what I'm saying, in the book form that's, lasted all throughout the years, but now we're getting different variations and different mediums and different writings in, screen form. And it's coming very quickly now. And we're getting things that we never thought we'd see on screen. So I'm excited about
Mm.
that.
Made
For
me think
North.
actually. I need to take my niece.
Nick
There you go.
Fornost, what about you, man? What excites you about the upcoming film?
Oh my God. Ditto everyone. First, but I don't know. The thing that is exciting to me is seeing more from the obscure texts and making them more accessible to people. I know there's going to be stuff that isn't in the deeper text, and they're going to have to fabricate some things. But like others have talked about, like Hera being named is amazing. Having some depth of character and not just seeing what happened in terms of like a timeline is going to be really, really cool, I think. And being able to explore that and see how they are exploring it as producers and writers of this is just so exciting. And yeah, I hope it does well, even if I'm not
Mm.
thrilled with subject matter or whatever, because I
Mm.
want more animated Tolkien content. I think we'd be able to get
100%.
like faster produced, that's produced well in a way that
Mm.
will be really relatable. Like the cave troll, does the cave troll hold up? I don't know, but this will hold up because it's anime, and anime never dies. So anyway, that's what I'm excited about.
Okay. All right, Miranda, can we get your thoughts?
Yeah. I am excited about seeing Helm's story just because it's like this weird like niche pocket story that not a lot of people necessarily have read if they haven't read the appendices, and it's still like in tone is connected to so many things, which I'm really excited about.
Mhm.
But Even coming from someone who like I don't really watch anime, but I'm really excited that this is going to be like an anime film just because I'm getting to see Middle Earth in a style that I've never seen it before. And so like if this can be like a welcome mat for like other animation styles or other like visual styles of Tolkien media, like I'm so excited about that as an idea of like what do we get to see next if we get to see Helm Hammerhand as an anime now. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Nice, nice. All right, Lee, give us your take on the War of the Rohirrim. What are you excited about?
I don't know what else I can add to all that. Like everyone's made the main points about the animation style, which is something I've longed for to see Tolkien done in for a long time. I particularly want elves though, so it's like to do a manish thing. But like if this does well, hopefully more will follow. So I'm excited to see that. I am excited to see something that is a bit more obscure than the main book, and like hopefully like the Way Rings of Power has inspired people to go and read in deeper into the books. Like maybe this will inspire the same thing. Wolf looks quite hot, so there's that as well. Just to add
True.
something different that hasn't been mentioned yet. I was just trying to think, what has no one said yet? And that was the best I could come up with.
That was awesome. All right,
I
Callie
am
Conklin.
I am excited to see what scenes they filmed with Christopher Lee for the reused footage they're gonna use for Saruman. Because I mean,
Yeah.
like they're using them in the trailer, so it's got to be at least like an extended scene. So I'm excited to hear those. I know it's from the Hobbit recordings, right?
I
Well,
Um,
think so.
they were allowed to use his likeness. They got the blessing from his family that they're allowed to use his likeness and voice.
I know it's
So
from like Hobbit.
so I'm not sure exactly what they got it from, but maybe possibly the Hobbit. So, but that's a bit of a spoilers for those who don't know. But we'll get that because that's a great connection that's actually connects to the greater War of the Ring. Even though this is a story set apart, it does tie in a bit. But Callie, what's up? What's going on? What are you excited about?
Pretty much the same things that everyone else is. I tend to focus, I get really attached to minor, like insignificant details. So in the trailer, there's this watcher creature in the water and he has a tree on his head. And I'm literally just here for tree head watcher. Now that's like all I like that's it. I mean, obviously the big points and the plot points and the strong female characters and all that, but also tree head watcher.
Treehead
So
I hear
Watcher.
you.
No,
Yeah, I like
yeah,
Tree head
that.
watcher.
I can get
I
behind
got
that
you.
tree head watcher.
Holy font tree hair watcher. We got some creatures here.
and he eats an
Um,
elephant in the trailer, so that's pretty
Oh
gnarly.
damn!
yeah.
That's
Wow.
a hungry watcher right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hungry.
No.
One thing I'll say I'm excited for is I'm excited for the flaws. And by that I mean typically when we watch certain movies, we're like, okay, Gondor is good. You know what I'm saying? Rohan good. I'm looking here and I don't think it's as clear cut as just good and evil.
Yes.
In the story, from the story we know, it's not as simple as that. And I want to see how that's overcome, how that's portrayed, and how that's resolved. So yeah, I'm
I hope
excited to
they
see
do.
the story
I hope
complex.
they do stick to that. That's one of my. I didn't mention it because you were asking like what I'm excited about, so I didn't want to mention that. But I am cautious about that. I really hope they do actually stick with it on that.
Yeah,
That the ones who are the usual good guys kind of aren't. Well, not all of them, anyway.
they may end up being on the sympathetic side, but it doesn't start that way.
Mm.
So we'll see how it goes, and I'm excited for it. But I'm definitely excited just as much as you guys, and I can't wait till we all go see it, and hopefully we can all go see it together at some point. In one of our gatherings, our meetings, it would be really cool. So
Imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
So
we have?
what's next up on the menu, Cali Cosplay?
Well, I don't want to lead the whole thing. Does somebody want to propose something?
Well,
I will say
I
there's
would.
one more thing I'm excited about for War of the Rohirrim, and that's just like the Anglo-Saxon language coming in because we got a little
Yes.
bit of that in the song, and so I was like thinking when Max was talking and as you two knew better, like all of these generations that are going to be seeing Tolkien, but they're also going to be introduced to like maybe new history that they didn't know or like a new language, even if it's just like a couple things here and there. Tolkien loved Anglo-Saxon and studied it and taught it for many, many years of his life, and it was really important to him. So it's going to be cool to see that on screen in like a modern adaptation, this 1,000-year-old language.
Can
Yeah.
you think of any other like on-screen adaptations that use Anglo-Saxon? I don't know. I can't think.
Beowulf.
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 Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they use like words, like Anglo-Saxon words from it. But probably.
Right.
Like I'm trying to think of like any like adaptation. Probably they do.
Did Gawain and the Green Knight, was that in Old English?
That is
'Cause
Middle
there-
English.
Okay, because there was a
Yeah.
film of that a couple of years ago. I
Yeah.
think with
Which
Dev
is also
Patel.
really cool to, yeah.
Mm.
That one, yeah.
In
I
Which
like
is
that
the
one.
another one, of course, that Tolkien did a translation of as well.
Mm-hmm.
in the
Now, I'm
Lord of the
assuming-
Rings extended, was the song that Eowyn sings at Theodred's funeral, was that Anglo-Saxon?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Old English.
Miranda Otto still knows it. Like, at least she did
I
in
saw a clip of
2020.
that.
Did you see that? Oh my God, it was so
Mhm.
cool. And like Liv Tyler
I-
still knew like the Elvish.
I
Yeah.
still know that song.
Big part of their lives.
Eowyn
Oh, you
song.
do?
Yeah, I learned
And
it as a kid.
and
I
Aragorn
love
still knows
Bello
his
quem hasson freone. Yeah, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but you get the
Oh
idea.
God, I was about to say we ready.
Here we go.
Now, do you have the YouTube pulled up? And if there's any questions, we could periodically answer some questions with
Yeah.
some people in the audience. We can also do
Yeah,
that as well.
I've got it
So
going
that'll
as
be
well.
fun. All right, you guys got it going. I would have it up, but I'm kind of not allowed to go in my room. My wife is sleeping, so she would kick my ass. This is why I'm not in my normal spot. So I'm just down here on my phone. So I can't have it pulled up. But
We should
that'll
do
be
it. We should do a shout out to our boy Pete Belmont, who is unable to be with us, but he is with us in spirit. Thank you.
He's with us in
Taylor.
spirit.
Aw.
Shout out
Aw.
to Pete and guys.
Both of you.
Pete just proposed to his
Yeah.
girlfriend, and she said yes.
Yeah.
And give that a round of applause. Congratulations,
Woo!
engaged
Yeah.
man. Awesome. That
We
is
love you,
amazing,
Pete.
man.
He
So proud
called
of him.
her.
Absolutely. He's our
He
guy.
called her his Luthien.
It's so
So
You
That's
making
so
me-
sweet.
We're all just
Watch
gonna
this,
cry.
Biggest
All right, I got an
congratulations to
interesting
them
thing.
too.
I would like for everybody in here, since we are all here, I would love if we all, we all have our different content that we do, and but we have discussions and everything. I want each of you guys, just to let me know what's the favorite video that you've made and why. What's the favorite content that you've made and why? Look at the wheels turning over
I
here.
have
Look
to
at-
remember what I did.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I will go through
Like
old content and be
recently
like, I don't
or all
remember.
of it?
Yeah.
Look, I'll make it easy for you guys. I'll go first. So it is funny because we always talk about this. That as content creators, we all know the videos that you work the hardest on
That's true.
do absolutely shit in views.
This is true.
Nobody
Yep.
cares to watch them. And you're so
Yeah.
proud of these things. And the videos that you're just like, hey, all right, I'll just do this 5 seconds, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you just like post it haphazardly, 1 billion views. It's really maddening and sickening. So you guys go to my playlist. I literally do the maps of Balerion, and I did like 5, and I also did the wars of the battles of Balerion. I'm most proud of those things, just because I really think they're informative. I love that they're like a little series. I just think they're really cool. Now they didn't get a ton
Yeah.
of views, but go check them out. You know what I'm saying? I think they're awesome. I love them. That stuff like that makes me really proud. I try to be informative as possible. Lately, I've just been answering questions. I got to get back into my lore stuff, but I really love stuff like that. So I'll put that up there. Also, my Wu-Tang video. My Wu-Tang video
Mhm.
is just, I
Awesome.
That's the one
love
that
the
got
connection
me.
between.
It
Yeah, a
was
lot of
there
people know
was
that one as well.
There was one actually that I don't know why it stuck with me, but I was really proud of it. And it was talking about the evolution of the Elven languages and well the written form of the languages and explaining like how Cirth runes, the Angarthas, was originally the Elven script and it was invented by Daeron, but then when they went over to Valinor, Rumiel invented Sarati, which was like a vertical script going down, which of course was then superseded by the Tengwar, and how Cirth became dwarven and all that. And I had like examples of each form of writing in that. And I don't know, I was just really proud about that. Maybe it was just because that's like one of the most interesting things to me because I am a big linguistics nerd as well. So that one's always stuck with me. And it was just like, it did moderately in views because, as you say, the ones you actually put the effort into are the ones that nobody cares about. But yeah,
Yep.
I liked that one. That one I was proud of.
My
Oh, some Dino Park Dan in the comments is saying my best ones was the Stuart Townsend videos.
Oh yes.
The one where I did my very, very sincere apology to megastar Stuart Townsend.
So Shane is actually in the chat asking if it's best for him not to read the book and see the movie before for once. Shall we tell him how much of the book there is to go for that he would have to read before going into the
won't take
movie?
you long, Shane.
Yeah, it's like a
What
page
did
and
you
a
say?
half.
2 pages?
Yeah.
2 pages. Where do we
Yeah,
find it?
you find it in the
It's
appendices.
Appendix
Appendix
B.
B, isn't it?
Yeah,
Appendix
I think
B,
so.
the House of Aeol,
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
It
So
I don't
yeah,
details
think
like
you
the
would be spoiling
founding,
too much for yourself.
the whole chapter details like the founding of Rohan, like the Aothed coming down from the north and helping with the fight with Gondor and stuff. But yeah, the helm bit is like a tiny little part of that. So
yeah.
Oh no,
yeah,
the helm bit is in Appendix A, so at the very end.
Damn it.
Like
it's
right
in
before
Appendix
it gets to the
A.
Kings of the
Yeah,
Mark.
most of the stories parts are in Appendix A. The family
Oh, I
stuff is in
apologize
Appendix B.
then.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
I was
apologize.
it's
going to
like
say that,
right
but then I was
before
like, maybe I
Duden's
was wrong.
boast.
Yeah,
that's
so
neat.
But it's the
I would
House
say
of
just
Aeol
go
bit.
for it. Read the book. One thing I will say about most people, like 90% of the people don't read the appendices. So they just read the book and then they're like, I'm done.
I
More shit.
found
I'm not reading this.
I found the first copy of Lord of the Rings I ever read, which is from the 70s the other day. And the only part of the appendices that is in it is the tale of Aragorn and Arwen. That is literally it. None of the other
Wow.
stuff was even in that book. So at one point, apparently, people couldn't read the appendices even if they wanted to.
Interesting.
Was it
Yeah.
like a first edition instead of like the second edition?
I don't think it's that old. I think it's from
Probably old enough
70
Right.
where
If it was
the
like
pages
from the
just fell out.
70s.
something.
Yeah,
Was it
Yeah.
interesting.
the Ballantine paperback?
I don't know
You
what
guys
that
are
looks like.
you guys are really showing your nerddom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was
A
like a
bunch of
bootleg.
librarians right now.
Yeah, the bootleg
Yeah,
one.
there was a
Was that
bootleg
Ace?
one. Yes, I think so.
You know what? I'm going to go
Because it
and
was like
grab it and show you.
paperback.
I can't
It had like
remember.
yeah, there was like a loophole, and they were able to publish it, but like without the rights to it.
Yeah.
Oh
All right,
dear.
continue on. What's your favorite video for Norse?
I think the one that I would say coincidentally is probably the series of videos that got the most views of mine, but there was this whole controversy when we were all fighting the good fight of let's only criticize Rings of Power for legitimate things and not bullshit. And I was talking about Hobbit lineages, and I used the phrase, oh shoot, what was the phrase that everyone took issue with? They're basically just little people, almost the same species. And a bunch of people were like, well, no, that's not how it works. And they were talking about evolution and all of that crap. And I was like, So just responding to all of that and having fun getting to dig deeper into hobbits was very, very interesting and fun.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Max, I
It's
think
this
you
one.
wanted to say something.
That's a cool cover. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Barad-dûr on the back. So
But
yeah,
yeah.
this one, and
Mm.
it literally goes. And find it from the Grey Havens. Wait, which side am I on? I'm mirrored, so it's confusing me. And then into the Tale of Aragorn and Arwen, and that's it. That's the only part of the appendix
That's so
that's
weird.
even in it.
Mm.
And it was from. Let me see what public year this come out. This was 1973. This one came out.
And who's the publisher?
Alan and Unwin, the originals.
Huh.
The OGs.
Wow. Interesting.
Max, what other content you do? I mean, you do your airplanes, which we know about. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What other content do you like to do?
Nothing. Just
Nothing?
airplanes.
You don't do
Um,
anything else?
I like writing music. But if we're talking
Beautiful
about like
music.
thank you. I'm very proud of it. I am proud of that. If
Tell
we
us
want to talk about
about
what
it.
I'm most proud
Yeah.
of.
You should be.
Tell us about your
Uh,
music. I want to
it's
hear
just-
about your music.
There's not that much to say. It's just songs that I write.
Yeah.
And do sing songs.
You sing
But
songs.
if we're talking about Lord of the Rings content, that's that's my favorite thing to make. I do love making the music, but
Hmm.
Lord of the Rings, making Lord of the Rings content has been so fun and like such a airplane content. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Ruining the
It
brand.
was like unexpected. I think my favorite video that I made that I'm most proud of in a way was the first one that I did, because when I was like I was just rereading the books and I was like, man, I really want to make one of my airplane videos about Lord of the Rings, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. And then I did the one where I talk about like Anduril and its lineage in front of an engine blade. And then people were like, this is good. I love this. Make more. And I was like, I think that's the only time. I don't know how many times I can compare an airplane to these books. And then as I kept going, and what's funny is like one of the ones when I made the one that I think first went like very viral was me in front of a window. I was talking to Miranda and Pete about this the other day. Is the one where I'm sitting in front of a window and it starts fading to black because it's a 787 window, so it darkens electronically. They don't have the window blades, and I'm talking about how Frodo started fading after he was stabbed at Weathertop by one of the Nazgul and gets taken to the Fort of Burnin and all that stuff. And I remember when I made that one, he's doing the thing.
He's
When
cooking.
I came in, I was like walking through the plane. I was like, man, I should make a video, but I can't think of anything. And I like sat down and I made that one, and I thought it was like the worst one I've ever made. And I was like,
Whoa.
post it. And then like the next day I was looking at my phone, I was like, what's going on?
I still get
It's
sent
so
that
weird.
one.
It's always the
Um,
ones, man.
Yeah, I was like, that one's meh. And then but whatever. I can't figure out, because sometimes people watch one like that's a good one. I'm like, is it? I don't think that was a good one, but whatever.
Everyone
Yo,
raise your
Max,
hand if you get
I
sent
feel
Max
you.
videos by your friends.
Somebody asked me today if they were like, somebody added me today. They were like, you know what, New Better? You should really be friends with Airplane Facts and Max. That guy is great. And I was about to be like, okay, but then I was like, we're actually friends. Like we're cool. We're
Yeah.
mutuals and friends. Thank you.
I could text him right now.
Right?
I was like, we're actually cool. We're compadres. It's cool.
Yeah.
Max, the video that I did that did that, like where I was like just doing it because it was like the talking point of the day. I kind of didn't really expect anything. I kind of expected to get like 5 views, and that's the most viewed video I have, like 2.4 million. It's like when the Alabama boat brawl happened.
Oh
and
my
I just
god.
Those folding chairs.
Oh my
the boat brawl
god.
to the Lord of the Rings. I compared the guys, and I was like, that's just funny. I just thought it was funny, like to do that real quick, and didn't expect anybody to even care. 2.4 million views. I was like, God dang.
My
It's funny.
my most viewed video, which I think got to like 3.5 million, which was insane, was actually a House of the Dragon video, and it was basically me saying like, do you remember? Do you remember that time when the Game of Thrones writers thought people would get too confused if there was a character called Osha and a character called Asha? So they changed Asha's name to Yara. And then now and then went through like all the similar names of the Targaryens in House of the Dragon. And it was insane watching that because I literally like scroll the page down, refresh it, and the count of views would have gone up by hundreds of thousands in like a second. It was insane.
Yeah. Going viral is crazy.
It's weird. It's yeah.
My biggest
And
video
unfortunately,
is
it
I
always
found a
brings out the
stick.
crazies as well.
It does.
Yeah.
Kaya, what about you? What's your favorite video that you made? Because Kaya, I always say this to her, and I know she's probably like, "Don't tell this story." Like her videos have improved so. Like her swag is off the charts. Like I don't know, she just found her confidence when she first. She was a little like you saw like I don't know, she was nervous, but she would get through her content. This was from my viewpoint anyway, and I was like, "Oh, she's awesome." I immediately knew something was there, but I definitely knew she was kind of tentative and like she was kind of just do her video stand like still. And so she like, you know what I mean? It was dope, but I was like, definitely like, oh, when she comes out of her shell. And then overnight, I saw one fucking video and I was like, what the fuck happened to Con? Swag crazy. Like she's talking so like, and it's funny. And it's so crazy. It's like a big difference. And it just brings your personality out more and makes your video so much more vibrant. But they were always good. Don't ever get that confused. But like you're combined with your personality and the confidence there and the swag, oh crazy. Because you're a swagful person, very swagful.
That means a lot. Because even watching my old videos, I'm just like, holy shit! You can see my anxiety, like you can smell it.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's like I
go further out, and I'm like,
I watch my old ones
remake
like
some of these because they're bad.
Yeah, I watch my old ones. I cringe so much. They're just they're awful.
Bad. Like there was one that I recently rewatched. It was where I was talking about Earendil and like how he got the choice and whatever. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Kaya, what is wrong with you? And then one of the more recent videos I made where I was talking about like the family tree between Helm and Eowyn. I was like, you know what? That's a great one.
That was a great one.
It was
I really liked that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and I really liked it too. And it's probably one of the worst viewed videos I have. And I worked so hard on that.
When you was tapping the like that swag, like it was like the swag is there. She's like, check this out. Boom. I was like, oh, she's got it. She's on top. But it's those ones that you really work hard and you really like, and then it's just for some reason, people just
yeah, and I posted about that on Threads like a month ago because I made this one fucking video. It took me 5 seconds to make about like, that sound they have on TikTok where it's just like, I want my daddy, I want your daddy too. And I have that, and it's like a picture of Legolas and then this montage of Thranduil. And that has probably 5 million views on my Instagram. And like the ones that I work so hard on and put like all the effort into, it gets like 300 to 500 likes. And that Thranduil one, that shit's still getting shared every single fucking day.
That's crazy.
People just want the memes, I swear.
They just want the simping, man. Damn. Like even the one that I recently made about hot elves and Tolkien and how they're canon, like that got like probably 25,000 views in a day.
Wow.
Killing it. Well,
that is an interesting topic though. Like, how do you guys as creators find the difference between making like more serious videos and making the joke videos?
Every time I try to make a joke video, it fails. So I just don't try anymore.
Okay.
Same. My comedy is of the moment.
Everybody follow Miranda for more advice.
Miranda's videos are very, very straightforward and to the point. And I'll be waiting for the more, but she lets you know there's not more. This is just your fact for today. Now get the fuck out of my face type shit. She'd be like,
I mean, Miranda is so good at taking like complex lore and putting it into like a 60-second video. Unbelievable.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how you do it.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
does it so well.
I know
Like,
what
she's
you
like,
do.
Never.
that's it. Go about your day. Like, don't let this don't let this
Yeah.
dominate you. Go.
Yeah.
That's it. Go about
It's
your
an
Okay.
day.
amazing
Hey, thanks,
formula, though. It
Miranda.
is. It's really good. Yeah.
Now, the
Thank you.
person I'm the most jealous of here, because how do they come up with these fucking songs? Is the Bard of Arda. When his songs are
Mad genius.
phenomenal. His parodies of, I wouldn't even say parodies because they're parodies, but they're like Lord of the Rings better parodies. He be killing it, like, phenomenal. And I'd be
Bro,
like, damn, motherfucker. He did it again. He did it again.
So good every
Absolutely
time.
amazing. What
the
is
We
your
Didn't
favorite
Start the Fire
video,
one
Tim?
was wild.
He was
Amazing.
amazing. It was so good.
That Edwin McCain one, first of all, I love Dawson's Creek. So if anybody doesn't know, I love Dawson's Creek. And
We're
that
gonna watch
song was
Dawson's
on
Creek
Dawson's
later.
Creek. And it got boosted from Dawson's Creek. Like, Dawson Creek playing that song in one of the episodes made that song go crazy in real life. To all you
Oh.
youngins that don't know that. So when he had made that song, I was like, yeah. And I just think about Joey Potter.
Look at Rexy Moon and Sun and we can Hildaria and see.
I if it's hard to pick which one I like the most. I know which ones I put the most time into. Um, and it's always those ones that do the poorest. And I learned my lesson after I spent about 3 weeks working on one song, and it still doesn't have 1,000 views.
Oh no.
Which one is
Insanity,
it?
bro.
Run, let's go spam it.
Yeah.
Time to
It's
repost it,
it's
dude.
the
Yeah.
it's the Frank Sinatra Dwarves of Yore made mighty spells while hammers fell like ringing
Oh,
bells. The dwarf song, Thorn and
yes.
Company song to Frank Sinatra, and I didn't know the song. I didn't know the song I was parodying. Um, so I spent a week learning it, a week writing it, a week recording it, and but
Always, man.
stuff like We Didn't Start the Fire was a lot of fun because it wasn't my idea. All my best stuff is not my idea. It was a Bladorthan comment on one of Pete's posts talking
Oh.
about how he should sing his lore videos like We Didn't Start the Fire. So I was just laying in bed with my son and I was like, I'm going to start writing it now. And that one's fun because I put it in chronological order and I'm actually if you learned it word for word, you would know the history of the first age. So stuff like that makes me excited when people can learn stuff from the songs because it's all my stuff, like you said, what's the difference between serious and funny videos? All my videos are not meant to be taken seriously, but I try to teach people. So stuff like
Dude,
that's always fun.
watching that video, I was like, by the end, my mind was like, I was like, bro just did the Silmarillion, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It was also for every chorus you were getting more and more zoomed in on the Feanorians. Absolutely cracked me up as well.
Speaking of
I know
good
I definitely
editing of Tim's videos, my favorite of yours, Tim, is the like what you would see playing late at night for a song box set of like songs of the 60s. But
that
it's
was
all,
good.
oh my God, I love
Yeah,
those
that's
ones.
Oh,
my
yeah.
biggest
That is
video.
I'm like,
good
Yeah.
oh, this
Yeah.
shit is
That's the I
really a
have
commercial right now.
my best video was like 300,000 views on anything, and then it's just shy of 2 million on Instagram. Like nothing's even close to that. I don't
Oh
know what
wow.
happened, but it
Nice.
fucking exploded.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
And it's Nick knows because I was messaging him during it. And he has
It's
like
true.
the raw audio clips of me being like, "How does
It's
this
true.
sound?" Of bridge under trouble, over troubled water, and which didn't make the final cut, but he got like the exclusives.
True.
And
We were working
Yeah.
out like rhyme schemes and stuff. Like, okay, which part of the song are you gonna use? It was great. It was great.
Oh,
That was
Bard of
one that
Arda,
like
man.
multiple people sent me.
I wish he
Oh,
was
yeah.
there when we played your music on the Signum Collaboratory to the videos, right? But not only that, we got artwork that Lee was able to see because she was there and Belmont were able to see. Kind of sick, bro. So Friday is my next collaboratory if you can. It's gonna be Friday at 4. I know at 4 you got, you're getting kids and everything. So it is what it is.
It's
If
gonna
you
be
can just
tough.
view, you ain't gotta be a part of it, but just view it. And I'll have
Just
them
coming to
pull up the
watch.
artwork again.
I got to see it. I'm very
Yo,
excited to see it.
kind of dope. Kind of dope.
So good. It was really good.
Really good. It was really dope. I was like really inspired. And I was just like, when he made the video, I don't know if it was the Edwin McCain video or which one it was, but he inspired me to make the Aragorn rap. And we had been talking about it, and I was like, damn it, I got to write this now. And I'm really proud of that as well. But like you said, it never gets no views, but that shit is dope. And I know it's dope because Lee likes it. And I judged my shit off of Lee liking it. And you know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
So. Where'd Callie go? Callie, come back.
Callie, come back.
Yes.
I think going off of what you guys were kind of saying about I condense a lot of things in my videos. Some of my favorite videos that I ever made that like were almost like niche. It was when I first did a read along on my Instagram. So like I got a group together to read the Silmarillion. And then I would make videos every week summarizing what we read that week. And so I was trying to summarize multiple chapters of the Silmarillion in a minute and a half. And that was like such a challenge of like condensing things and only finding the most important basic things to say about it. But it was like so helpful for me to understand the Silmarillion better. It was like my second or third time reading it, and doing that of like summarizing the chapters in the most basic way helped me understand it on such like a way deeper level. But then that also that read along, like so many people were messaging me and like chatting in the book discussion about how they had been scared to read the Silmarillion and that they were finally getting to, and like it kind of just blew my mind that I was able to like help with that. So even though those were only viewed by like the people that were reading it with us, like it was some of my favorites that I worked on.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's so good.
You guys remember when it was only 1 minute on videos? And all of my videos in the beginning it was a minute. So whenever I did a lore video, I had to
Yeah.
they get through the whole thing. Then they made 3-minute videos. Now 10-minute
That
videos.
was that
10
3 minutes
minutes?
was still a struggle. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, depending on what you're talking about, it's a struggle. So
Yeah, I'll manage to waffle on about literally any topic though is my problem. I can't be concise. I have to just keep talking.
Yeah, no, when I started doing videos, like getting up to a minute was kind of hard. And when I was watching New Betta's videos and when he got the 10-minute and he would make like 7-minute videos, I was like, how? And then I made my first 10-minute video and I'm like, holy shit, I need to like condense this down because they're not going to watch all of this.
I get lucky
There are
sometimes
those
with 10-minute
people
videos.
who
When
watch
people watch
it
the whole
though. I've had people who've asked for more long videos because they really like them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've gotten those people too, but then when you make the longer videos, nobody watches them.
Yeah.
I started
That's
making
crazy.
my videos were started at like 27 seconds and now they're like a minute and 10, but it was hard to like I was like I got to start talking about airplanes more, you know.
It's tough, man. It's tough to gauge. It's tough to gauge what's going on. And then TikTok itself is very wish-washy with their algorithm and
Yeah.
their flavor of the week and all that stuff. I don't like their new algorithm. No offense, but I don't like how they want you to, oh, what's most popular? Like, dude, I'm not talking about that. That's not got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. So it wants you to play off of that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Callie's back. What up, Cal?
Back.
Yay.
Welcome
Callie, what's your
back.
favorite content you've made?
Oh, I've been truly, well and truly all over the place with my content, like from when I started to where I am now. I definitely did a lot more. Like in the beginning, I didn't talk. Like for like a year and a half, I didn't talk on my videos at all. I was just using those like TikTok sounds and like doing the mimes or whatever. And then at some point I got brave enough to start doing little readings. And now I focus mostly on this podcast stuff. I really do like the cosplay. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of a lot of everything, right? Like it's expensive and you need space and you need, to put effort into your looks and your makeup and your hair and all this kind of stuff. But I think it's really rewarding. It's a lot of fun. But I realized like after about the first year that you can't do like a new one every month. So now I've just like taken it. I'm like, okay, we'll just like do this more sustainably and like do one a year or something like that. So
Sure,
yeah.
They look so cool.
they do.
Definitely
Yeah,
do.
your cosplays are
Definitely.
amazing.
She used to when we first started doing our podcast, she used to dress up and every time when we did an episode. And then
I remember that.
I did
she
this for
started
like
wearing on them. She was like, all right, enough is enough.
It's a lot.
We're
It's a
doing it.
lot. Yeah.
It's a lot.
I mean, Lee knows because she also does amazing cosplays. And Kaya's done a little bit. I think Kelly has some amazing looks too. How comfortable is that armor pauldron set, Kelly?
Let me tell you, with my long hair, it's not fun. But it looks really epic when the hair is flowing over it. Yes, it gets tangled. But it's okay. It's kind of hard to bend over because it'll kind of like just engulf you a little bit. But if you're standing up straight and you're not moving, it's fine. And you feel very powerful the whole time you're wearing it, which is the best thing.
That's sick.
I've
Yeah.
never worn
You
it
also
before.
jangle really nicely while you walk. It's like a really satisfying amount of noise when you're wearing armor.
Yeah, there's not a lot
Yeah.
of stealth happening when you're wearing
Yeah.
armor.
Me and Miranda got to wear armor together at the Ren Fair this year.
Yeah,
I think
it was a good time.
I think you guys just if you love it and you love the response you get from it and you have the time, I know it's a lot of commitment, is you do it as much as you can because people really appreciate the effort and the what comes out of it because you really make people like excited to see like their favorite characters in real life. You know what I'm saying? I know Kaya did a Sauron cosplay, and it was Anatar, but it was amazing. It was dope, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is fire, yo!" You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if she knew how much I thought that shit was fire, but I was like, "Yo," we all were like, "Yo, does she know how dope she looks right now?" You know what I'm
See, I
saying?
actually
And
ended up
did it so
really
confidently.
unhappy with that cosplay.
And she says she's unhappy with it, but we all thought it was like phenomenal. But that's how much love that they have for what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she really wanted something a certain way, and I'm sure it probably just, to her maybe it fell short. But to people on the outside looking in, that we weren't so concentrated on, the little details that you thought might have been off. That shit was amazing. Everybody was like, "Wow, that shit looks dope." So keep doing
Also,
what you're doing.
Juba, don't think I've forgotten what you said at DragonCon.
Uh-oh.
I'm not doing nothing.
You said you were going to do it. You
What did he
promised.
say he was going to do?
Did he promise to do
said
a
he was-
cosplay again?
He said he was going to cosplay at the next DragonCon.
I said that just to shut you up. I didn't
No,
really.
you didn't. You
He's
meant it at the
led us down
time.
this route a few times, Lee. He's done this to
Yeah,
us a few
but
times.
because it was like he saw how many people were like coming up and going, "Oh, I love your costume," to me, and he was like, "I want that. I want people to say that to me." And he was like, "I'm gonna cosplay
No, I need to
next
be
year,"
the-
and he was
maybe
so
I'll be a
sure. You said it.
I'm not doing it.
He's a
He
phony.
said, "Oh, I'm going to do the group where we all do a different version of Sauron."
No,
Oh,
I
that's
still think that's a
cute
great
one.
idea. That's such a good idea.
That
Like,
is a good
every
idea.
day,
Yeah.
people would come up to Lee and be like, "Oh my God, you look so amazing." I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm standing right here." No, but when I tell you, it was so exciting to see because I've been doing this for a while now, so it's dope to have people come up to you and all that stuff. But when I tell you, I was so happy
Be right
when
back.
I was in San Diego with Max. Max could not take 2 steps without somebody being like, "Oh my God." Are
Like
you
celebrities,
the
too.
airplane guy? Like celebrities, like being
celebrities.
like celebrities coming up. Are you the airplane
That's
guy?
so crazy.
Like you're Denzel Washington. Like, calm down. No, but no, dead ass. Like as Max walks off and leaves
Yeah,
us.
he's just too embarrassed.
Right.
He's too modest.
Now he's
to
got to go.
listen
I probably got to check on his kids or
to
something.
this part.
But
Yeah,
no,
that
that was
was
so dope. I was so
it
happy.
was
for him.
so funny at the first day of Comic-Con when we were there. Um, some of us like had walked off and we were waiting for Max, and then we were like, it's been a while. Where did Max go? And we kind of walked back, and then he's like literally like having his photo taken, like doing promo, like for some like company that makes like Star Wars clothing. We were just like, really, Max? Like it's the first day from.
We've been talking about you, Max.
We were talking about you. Oh no, he doesn't
Oh,
even know yet. Now he knows.
we've been having conversations about you, Max.
Oh, what'd I do?
We were
You're
talking
so
about
Amazing
popular.
person.
you were
It's
so
just 'cause you're
popular
so
in San
popular.
Diego. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, that was something, huh?
That was something. Man. That was awesome. It was so awesome to see that. Man.
I was.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm echoing.
I'm echoing.
There we go. I think I fixed it. No, I was so overwhelmed that whole time. Like
That's
it
a
was
lot.
great.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
But like,
Like,
whoa,
whoa.
you know.
You
Is
know?
anybody
Yo,
else echoing?
Is anybody else echoing?
Yeah, I
It
heard
was.
It was.
What
Now
did
I hear
do?
echo.
Is it me?
Wait.
Was it me?
I think you're good.
I don't hear it anymore. All right.
Now I don't hear it. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh.
Do you hear it now?
No.
No.
Okay, it's not me.
I think we're good.
It
It was
was
something.
Happy birthday to TJ and to David in the chat. Thank you for
Happy
joining us
birthday.
here.
Thank you for
Happy
joining us.
birthday.
Well, and there must be
Happy
some
birthday.
sort of like, what if we all put those little, I don't even know how to do that. What Max was doing before.
Oh,
With
my
the-
Oh, you
airplanes?
hit the You hit the
I'll do it
reactions
again.
or something, right?
I'm gonna do it
There we
again.
go. Party!
There we go.
Oh, we're doing parties.
All
All
right.
right.
I don't know how to do that.
That was me echoing.
That was me
That's
echoing.
terrifying.
That's
I'm
terrifying.
still
I'm still echoing.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's not me.
Who am I
I was
echoing
not
now?
me.
Who am I echoing?
It's
No,
not me.
it's not me.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, hello?
Wait, hello?
I hear echoes. Yeah.
I hear
hold on.
echoes. Yeah. Hold on.
It's Lee. You just
Oh.
lit up.
You just lit up when.
How
There.
about now?
Oh,
How about
Hello?
now? How about now?
Okay. I don't hear an echo now.
We're
No
tech
echo.
professionals.
I'm about to say we do this for a living.
Mm-hmm.
no big
Literally.
deal.
Struggle.
Do you
Yeah.
all like the color
Struggle
of my
for a
shirt
living.
today?
You know what it reminds me of,
Need
Callie?
that
It's very like meat essence.
A little meaty, a little bit of a meat
Little
shirt.
meaty.
A meat cute shirt.
Oh, God.
Okay, so the story. Okay, we should probably not keep going until I tell the story. So this shirt I bought off of Amazon because it's like, I don't know, like a dusty light pink, rose gold pink kind of color. But it's straight up being advertised as meat powder. That is the color of this T-shirt. It's called meat powder.
Oh my God.
I don't know who came up with that, but yeah, this is now my favorite color, guys. It's meat powder.
That's what Saruman fed his Urukai.
Putting it in their drinks, just like
Yeah.
protein shakes. Yeah.
So guys, man, we got 1,000 subscribers now on the Voices of Arda channel.
Got
Who's
1,000
excited about that,
here
man? We
for
gotta give
you.
ourselves a round of
Amazing.
applause. Really all the things come from you guys posting your content up there, adding to the mystique that is the Voices of Arda that has now transitioned from just a straight up podcast, which I'm very proud of, by the way. I think we did a great job with what we have so far, and we also have a special announcement. We have a special guest coming up soon. We usually don't announce our guests, but I think we maybe should start announcing guests, getting people looking forward to it. So in the next coming episode, we'll have the one, the only, fantastic Frankie will be a guest on a podcast. If you guys don't follow her, make sure you go follow her. She's a wonderful content creator. She is literally at everything. Everything you can watch and stuff. She's there making content about it at the premiere, something. She gets around quite a bit as far as with the content stuff. Not that other type of way, but she's awesome. Because I know that sounded kind of crazy, so I was like, let me clean that up.
It sounded way crazy, dude.
It sounded wild. She's about to roast me when she says,
Yeah, she ain't coming
Right,
to the podcast
Just gonna
anymore,
clip
dude.
that
She's
part.
like, no, you
Yeah,
have to
send
find a
it
new
to
nah, don't
guest,
do that.
dude.
Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely excited to interview her. She is known for having wild views, super good views, very controversial views also, which is thought-provoking views. which I like that. But she fights the fanboys because the fanboys do not like that. And it's awesome how she goes to war against them. And I'm somebody that got her back. So yeah, let's get it. We're gonna have that great conversation. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think I've had just about all of you guys on the podcast. Yeah, I think everybody up here has been on the podcast so far.
Absolutely, they have been.
Yeah.
And they may
So
even
yeah.
get to host some episodes, co-host some episodes
Yeah.
coming up too.
When I can't be around and Callie yelling at me, yeah, you guys come most. Yo, my schedule is all over the place, but it's been like I'm able to teach class lately, and this month has been okay. You can breathe, but then it's back to out of control this next month. So yeah, but we're gonna have a great time though, man. So I'm looking forward to that. And thank you all for subscribing to the Voices of Arda YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Callie. Thank you, Tim. Particular them, and I don't mean to lowball any of the rest of you guys, but we are more so like I host and I like participate with the videos, but I don't do the things. Callie and Tim have been doing the things, like all the things necessary, literally putting the channel together, getting the new logo and branding together, and doing a promotion. Even a promotion for this thing, Callie's like sending things, and I'm like repost, but I'm not making the videos themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they're always the ones on the forefront doing all the heavy lifting. So I want to thank them too in particular, and also I know Nick and Philadelphia also help a lot. So I don't want to leave you guys out, but
And Pete.
yeah, the
And
rest of you guys. You're a regular. You guys are regular. And shout out to Pete, of course. Of course. All the rest of you guys, man.
Speaking of logo, we are very excited. We have been
that shit is
working
fire.
on something new. It's so excited to show it to you guys.
So cool.
It's still heavily a work in progress. So we're not there yet, but we are there in the excitement
We
level.
we had a bit of a moment last night looking at it. It was awesome.
It was so cool.
Well, now I want to see it.
I want to see it.
I'm excited now.
I feel like we have to share it now, so I'll send it to the group chat.
There you go.
Bring out a teaser.
Awesome.
Make chat now. Wait,
the trailer.
Put the one you did with music behind it.
Yeah.
Somewhere, Callie. That let people see that.
Exciting
I
news
just
from
need to get better at remembering to actually upload my videos to the thing to be put on here. I'm so bad at that.
Well, there's exciting news from YouTube.
Starting today.
I can hear myself now.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
There we go. Okay.
Are we good? Okay, I can't hear myself. Starting today, shorts on YouTube have increased in length. So the majority of content that everyone had been putting out on the channel was going out as standard YouTube videos, which have much less of a reach as shorts do. So starting today, almost everything is going to be shorts, and it's going to get everyone's content out to way more people every day.
Oh, shorts.
Which is
That's
very
started
exciting.
today.
Somebody's video got blocked. I meant to discuss it with whoever it was.
We fixed it. We fixed. Tim fixed it.
Okay.
It was Miranda's video.
My video
It
got
was just the
blocked?
background
Yeah, they
music.
don't fuck with you.
It said it was Howard Shore's "The Ride of the Rohirrim" banned on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a
You
part of
can't
the new
find
it's a part of the new short being longer agreement, is that like on TikTok you can't do sounds over 1 minute anymore. Like copyrighted sounds. It's the same on YouTube now.
Oh, is that why they did? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure that out the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad at this. That like that's why every video I make is one take, because I've tried to do editing and I'm just like, I hate this so much. Like I won't do it. So I'm like, if it's not one take, I'm not making it. It's because
I wish I could.
It's because
I don't know how you do
different
that one
from
take.
shit. I
could never.
Nope.
I don't want to tell you
It's one take
how
you
many
post.
clips my videos are.
Yeah.
Right?
I used to do that shit
Wait,
too.
it's one take that I post.
Do one take.
Yeah, but you're doing like 20.
Yeah, it might
Then I
take me
said,
5 or
man,
6
let me stop
tries.
killing myself.
5 or 6.
Yeah, it depends on the video. Some of them I'll do in like 1 or 2, and then
Wow.
some of them take an embarrassing amount of time.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? If you ain't happy with it, man, then you know
Sometimes it takes me like
that's how
10
it's
minutes,
going.
dude. And I'm like, man, lunch is almost over, and then all the guys are gonna come back to the airplane and gonna start making fun of me.
10 minutes. Oh my God.
10 minutes. It takes me
I hate
whenever I do
making videos
face
with other
like
people are there.
yeah, it takes me way too long. That's why I don't do them too often.
You make yours so aesthetic though, Kelly, and yours is
yeah, people
set up.
people know my bookshelf, not my face so much.
You have a
Because
very
I try
famous
it.
bookshelf.
Very
Yeah, that's great. It makes me happy, so it makes other people happy. Yeah.
Guys, it's 4 a.m. now, and I'm actually getting tired, so I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Have a good one, and
Thanks
I'll
for
see you
staying
all
up,
soon.
girl.
Right.
Get some
Thank
sleep.
you.
Get some
Bye.
sleep.
Love you all.
Oh,
Bye.
no, I can do this. Ah,
You can.
Oh no, are we
Gang.
moving on to this version? I'm sticking with that version. It's easier.
that one's got
Night,
wings.
guys.
I like that. It's got
I
wings.
do like that one.
Peace.
Ooh.
Gang.
I'm just over here trying to.
That's dope.
My hands don't work, dude.
I know, right, Max? It's just not.
I have to
not
think
what you're
about it
supposed to
every time
do.
I do this version. I have to like sit there and look at my
Literally.
hands and think about it.
I don't know how to do it either.
We're just showing how old we all are.
Yeah. Oh, is this a thing? Is that what the kids is
That's
doing
what
these days?
that's what
Yeah.
the youths do.
This is
youth-
how the youth makes hearts.
Oh, okay. Well, my
I
back
don't know,
hurts,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were
Take that,
doing
take
this
that,
for a
young-
while. Are they still
youngins.
doing that?
What's
I think
that?
that was like
I
a
didn't know. I
K-pop
never knew
thing.
about that.
It's in a K-pop thing, yeah.
Oh, just a
Yeah.
K-pop.
I don't know nothing about that.
What are you doing?
They
What?
made that into an emoji too.
It like makes a heart with your fingertips.
I see. I'm seeing
I'm
it.
going to call upon the audience now. So if you guys have any questions for your favorite creators up here, now is the time to ask. And Callie's going to pick some of these questions and we're going to ask them. So get them out now. If you ask any Tom Bombadil questions, you will be blocked and banned.
What?
If you ask any questions about the War of the Road, I'm not the War of the Road, but the
You say
Shadow
Tom
of Mordor or
Bombadil?
Shadow of War, you will be blocked and banned. So
What?
try
These are
me if
all
you
the Tom
want to.
Bombadil questions.
What's wrong with Tommy B?
Is he
Nubetta's
not
acting
allowed?
like he's the one on the block list, and it's not me, the big Tom Bombadil fan. Go ahead,
Yeah.
ask your Tom Bombadil questions.
Yeah. Now you're only gonna get Tom Bombadil questions.
What did
Only
Tom
Tom
do?
now.
Only
What did
Tom
he do
Got to
Bombadil.
take my
to
live. Okay, I guess I got to take those bands back because this ain't my live. But
This
don't
is
ask me none of those
Tommy
things.
B's
I will
live
go to
now.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tom.
I'm gonna
it's
start-
Tom's live
dude.
now.
I'm gonna start coming into your lives and asking about Tom Bombadil.
I don't care that you're famous. I'll block you, bro.
Every time I see you in person, Nubetta, I'm just gonna ask you about Tom Bombadil.
Oh my god, I'm walking the other way. I'm like, I don't know who this,
He will.
who's
He
this
will
crazy
straight up
lady?
just leave. Mm.
Who's this crazy lady? Know anything about this guy? Who's this guy, Tom? Yo, really? Really, Bart?
Any
Did
questions?
Ann Callaghan the Black shop at Hot Topic? Probably.
He
I don't know. He
invented
seems
Hot
like
Topic.
a Forever
But, like-
21 kind of guy.
You think so? I
Okay.
could, I
Like
could see Ann Callaghan.
2007 Hot Topic, not Hot
Yeah.
Topic now.
Yeah, I could see
Like
Ann
where you had
Callaghan
to go
rocking
through
the.
like the gate.
Yeah,
And
Yes. Oh, I
Before
missed
the font
gate.
of the logo changed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could see Ann Callaghan rocking some dangler pants for sure.
Yeah, I could definitely see
there you
that.
go.
What about Glow Room? What do you think Glow Room shops?
Spencer's.
Well, I,
The Gap?
I was
Got him.
gonna say no. I thought Glaurung would have like a lot of glam, you know,
Mm.
from a glitz.
Think
I feel
so?
like
Be heavy in the
Uh,
drip.
I don't know.
Use
I'm trying to think.
Brooks
I don't know
Brothers?
where you buy. I don't know where you buy glam and glitz at the mall. I don't go to the mall.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like
Upstairs?
if he would have been he would have shopped at All Saints.
Yeah, mate. I don't know what that is, but
I'm not familiar with
it
All
sounds
Saints.
good.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh dear.
Maybe it's a Florida
I
thing.
fear I'm exposing myself.
Kaya with no hesitation.
He went to guys. That's where he gets the. He went to Jared.
I'm googling.
Googling. We don't
Yeah,
hear
Google.
the mad frantic typing that we normally hear when people do that. I love that on Nubetta's live. He'll say something, he'll be arguing with someone, and the guy will be like, "No," and Nubetta's like, "Yeah, man, look it up," and then all you hear is like bad hammering on the keyboard.
Well, look, when I do that, right, and I say look it up, they never come back to it. They never like they try to just gingerly escape. Like, nah, you looked it up, right? Like, what did you learn? Like, yeah. So how about the Tuesday? Nah, cat. What about today? But I just asked you that.
Oh
My gosh.
my
Oh
gosh.
man.
Who wins at chess, Gandalf or Manway?
Gandalf for who?
Manway.
Honestly, I'd say Gandalf. Manway is kind of slacking in his map, yo.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he's got his head
Yeah.
in the clouds.
This
I see
guy's
Gandalf
oblivious.
Meta
implications.
famously does not respect the Valar.
Fair.
Manway ain't on his job, man. Manway really is he's kind of a bozo. You know, I remember how we had this conversation about bozos and
Yeah.
assholes.
He's kind of a
And we were
bozo.
trying to, somebody was like, what's the difference between a bozo and an asshole? A bozo thinks that they're like really like great or at something and they're trash at it. But you know what I'm saying? But they ain't inherently just bad. They're not just an asshole. But they think they're better than what they really is. Like a bozo. You
That
naive and
Dunning-Kruger
silly.
effect? Was that
It is now.
the Dunning-Kruger
It is
is the less you know, the more you think you know?
Think yeah. And then we have assholes, like Melkor. Melkor's an asshole. Fëanor
Yeah.
is an asshole.
He knows
Yeah.
not.
But
Now you can say
Ordreth
that.
is a bozo.
There you go.
He's a bozo. He thinks he's good at shit and he's terrible. Good guy. What a bozo.
All right, who's
And-
everyone taking to battle? We do like having this question on our podcast, but if your answer is different than what it was on the podcast, you can change it.
Would I
Are we
take
talking
battle
about
like
animals or are we talking about people?
Anything?
Any legendary Lord of the Rings, anything. Ain't got to be
who am
legendary.
I?
Mine has not changed since I did the podcast. I would choose Ecthelion of the Fountain.
I have the same answer. Hugs through the phone.
Oh, Kelly, you're gonna choose Huon, aren't you? You're totally gonna claim Huon. If you don't claim
Luthien
Huon,
and
I...
Huon.
Luthien.
They're a package deal.
I dig
Package
that.
deal.
I dig that.
Because you think that Huon isn't going to follow Luthien wherever she goes.
You're wrong.
Dead wrong.
Okay. Bard of Arda, are you bringing Bombadil with you?
No, I probably picked Beleg on the podcast, and I'm gonna pick Beleg again. Of course I am.
Pete's in shambles.
I know.
Because now he
I'm
can't
going
pick
with
him.
I'm going with my boy Turin then. He is not a bum.
Turin. That's a good answer.
I don't know if I agree with him not being a bum, but he's a great fighter.
He's
Can
a
I
great
bring?
fighter.
Can
He's a
I
great
bring
fighter.
Grip? Can I bring Grip, Fang, and Wolf?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that. I like that choice right there. Yo, I might bring Fatty Bolger, man.
Hey.
He's gonna raise
He's
the
gonna
alarm.
run
He might not
away,
fight,
dude.
but he's gonna raise that alarm.
That's true. That's true. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you some
Be a fire
reinforcements.
No one's chosen Lobelia. It's disappointing. Oh.
Yo, you
Poor
just throw some
Lobelia.
spoons at her. She's gonna be too distracted
Shiny
to
things.
stop anything.
There you go.
Yo, that's awesome. Great question.
Kaya, did you say who you would pick?
Oh no, I didn't.
She's
Who
trying
you-
to sneak by.
Who you taking?
No, it's such a hard question because surface level I would take Beleg,
Okay.
but simp level I would probably take the Witch King.
Whoa.
Like
Okay.
that.
Soul.
That's a
That is
a good answer.
I love that answer right there.
Yeah.
So I
Witch
noticed
King.
in all of like the action figurines of the Witch King, he's always like really serving in it. Like he's always got like this like really swaggy like pose, and he's just
Diva.
got a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know if anyone's noticed that theme.
Oh, fool.
Because he serves.
That was so good.
Yo,
That
the
was
Witch King be
perfect.
serving, yo.
That is perfect.
The Witch King be serving.
Witch King be serving.
Is
like
the
Oh
Witch
man.
King the swaggiest Lord of the Rings character?
maybe he looks pretty
I mean, I
From the
guess
cool.
it
Hobbit
depends
movies,
on
I
what you
gotta
mean
say
by swag.
Thranduil.
Yeah, what defined
Thranduil,
the
absolutely
I
swag?
mean,
Thranduil.
Thranduil,
the way you
honestly,
were
is the
just
swaggiest.
describing how he's always portrayed. Is
Oh,
anyone on
okay.
that level?
I'm sorry,
Of
you
like
asked me.
sass.
Just the general populace.
Right.
From the
All of the
movies, I gotta
Gollum
say it's Thranduil.
depictions. No. Yes, yes, yeah.
Because dude with the sword, he got the elk or whatever that thing is, that big deer thing.
Mhm.
Crown is crazy. His attitude,
mhm.
you want to
Yeah,
smack him.
literally every picture, every
True.
gif of him is just
He
Serving.
really went Tyra Banks there. Like he really was on some shit when he really was in that character mode. They was talking about it. Like, so yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give him the most swaggiest. Um Aragorn is only swaggy when he gets crowned king. Like, dang, he's kind of, my man is kind of in shambles, man. But
Yeah.
he wears it well, but he's in shambles.
I don't know
I
about
think he
that,
looks.
man.
I think the more shambles he's in, the better he looks.
Yeah.
Personally.
True.
No, I
I
mean
think
he
the
looks more.
I
He
think the
looks
Dorns would
epic.
beg to differ.
I think he looks epic, but he still looks in shambles.
I don't know.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of the book, and I don't know why. I just think it's so funny. It like makes me laugh. When after Frodo and Sam are picked up from Araduin and are flown back or whatever, and they get to Gondor and they're going out, and everybody's like gonna bow down to the hobbits. They're like, "Oh man, I can't wait to have some clean clothes." And Gandalf's like, "No, wear your fucking rags." You know, it's like get those hobbits, let them take a bath, and they're
They
like,
just spent the
"Nope."
last entire year in those
Yeah,
clothes.
it's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
dude.
These will be items of
Yeah.
reverence. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
items of reference. Like, yeah, great. Can you revere them like not on my body though? Like,
Yeah. Just
can,
put them in the
Yo, you
Matham
know who got
house.
that shit on? Arwen. Arwen be having that shit on.
True.
what do you mean?
Mm.
So yeah, Arwen be swagging it out.
That's true.
Definitely.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
that headpiece
definitely.
that they have her
Yeah.
wear in the movie. You can't find that
At
shit in.
at the coronation, that like was the most beautiful thing I had seen when I was a kid.
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, no remakes, nothing.
Definitely dope. Definitely Arwen. I think the depiction of Imrahil that I've seen, he definitely got that shit on. He definitely his helmet, his man, that man clean, yo. Imrahil definitely be having it on.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
underrated.
would.
Underrated character too.
Underrated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they knew if
definitely.
they had put
Big underrated.
Emerhill in the movies that everyone would have loved him too much, and it wasn't
Yeah.
fair to the other characters.
Faramir could have
Absolutely.
probably put up with a little bit of competition, Miranda. You don't think he could have held his own?
Yeah, Imrahil would have given Aragorn the what is it, the figwit treatment.
Mm.
They would have been like, "Yeah, who's that though?"
Mhm.
Fake wit?
Oh,
Yeah, I love one of the most
Yeah.
underrated, one of my favorite underrated characters from the entire Legendarium. Because when you read him, he reads so epically, and it's how the
does.
people treat him. He reads so epically.
Mhm.
They're like, "Remember him?" The people that, yeah, they're cheering for him, and they're like, "Yo," when he walks through, even the Gondorians is like, "Yo, he got a part elf in him. Like this dude is crazy. Like he's the one who rescues Frodo, with him in the combined efforts of Gandalf, of course. But everything he do, he's about that life. So you like, yo, he's one of the greats that we just ain't seen. There are more great
Yeah.
people in this world that are really like that. You know, like the Aemirs, like the Theodens, like the, you know what I'm saying, Faramirs, the Boromirs, the Aragorns. You're like, you've been wandering around with Legolas and Gimli, and like they're great. But then this guy in the last book, he comes and he's like, yo, I'm like that. And he absolutely would have been the steward had Denethor, after Denethor died, because Faramir was hurt. He actually just was like, nah, Aragorn, I believe you, my guy. You'll just be careful when you go in. He gives it up. Like, he's a good guy through and through. Everything about Imrahil was so dope. Everything about him, man. You know what I'm saying? The Swan Knights, the name of their crew, the Swan Knights of Dol Amroth. Is this what?
Pretty cool.
What?
It was pretty hard.
Fire. He's fire. Everything
Yeah.
about my guy.
He's fire.
I liked
He's fire. dope.
Why can't I remember his name? The Dunedain that comes down with Eladan and Elro here. What's his name?
Oh, yo,
That leads the Gray
his
Company.
name is Escape. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Alvarad?
about.
Yeah,
Halbrad, yeah.
Alvarad.
Halbrad. Yeah. He's cool. Like that guy. Love
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
rip.
That's all I
Rip to a
got.
real one.
Yeah. R.I.P. Just saying.
My guys, yeah, definitely. There's some characters, man, that definitely deserve like some shout outs that most people don't know about, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Baragon, the freaking, come
Love
on,
Bearhound.
come on.
Elfhelm,
Shout out
Erkenbrand.
Baragon.
Elfhelm. Erkenbrand.
Erkenbrand, I
Oh.
always talk about Erkenbrand.
Gonbury
Always.
Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Gonbury.
No, nobody ever talks about Gonbury Gone or
No,
he
Fire.
nobody
gone.
ever talked about
I made a
Quincy.
video about Gonbury Gone,
It's
man.
true.
Fire. Would it be no ride of the Royal Hero if it wasn't for them?
Big
Yeah.
true.
No ride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the unsung heroes of the Lord of the Rings that the movie couldn't put in because it probably would have, you know what I'm
It'd get
saying,
too many people.
been too many people and they would have been like, I still think they could have put Erkenbrand in there. Sorry. I
Yeah.
will die on that hill.
Erkenbrand. Yeah.
They
No, I'm
could
with
have
you.
squeezed Erkenbrand in there. They definitely could
Yeah.
have had
Could've.
Aemir stay with Aragorn, and then he goes and gets Erkenbrand because they're talking about Helmhammerhand anyway. And Erkenbrand is said to be the second coming of Helmhammerhand. So you would have realized he's some guy of great importance and he has a strong army with him. So, like, you know what I'm saying? The Westfold fell. Well, he was one of the leaders of the Westfold. So let's go get him. I'll be back.
I'll be back. BRB.
Peace.
BRB, guys. There goes Gandalf.
Be right back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just goes to show like how many opportunities there are for these movies, like we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
like with the War of the Rohirrim. Like, there's all these stories and characters that I don't know have so already established stories, but you could also build upon them.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, you can make a movie about, or like you could use like like using animation as a medium because it's quicker production and everything. Even though I prefer live action if possible, but you could explore like the stories where you see like the wars during the War of the Ring or the battles being fought like on the borders of Lothlorien and stuff like that. There's a lot of
Yeah.
different things that you can
Mhm.
explore.
Of course, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. That would have been so fire, man. Seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Imagine Dale seeing the wars at Dale and
Oh.
Erebor,
Yeah.
like the Easterlings attacking them. Like,
That you
Jesus, a
could
lot of people have
like
no idea that all of this shit is happening
right,
at the
because they're
same
like,
time.
where are all these people at during this? Because sometimes when you watch, if you just watch the movies, you have this idea that like the conflict is kind of limited to what you see on screen. You don't
Yep.
realize that it's a grander scale thing.
Mhm.
That's what I thought when I was a kid. I was like, oh well, everywhere else is fine, and it turns out
Yeah.
they were not.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean, it was
glad that
truly like a world war, right? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just seeing one front.
yeah.
of
one
it,
front,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Hobbiton still gets attacked.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
did it-
Scouring of the
Even
Shire.
afterward, still gets attacked. The Shire still gets attacked. Like, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit was going down. We lost two kings. We lost two
Ugh.
kings there. We lost three kings. We lost Theoden. We lost Bard's grandson?
Uh,
Bard's grandson, and we lost Don. So
happens.
I mean, we lost some peoples, man. You know what I'm
Happens. Kings
Happens.
die, man. It's fine.
saying? Yeah. But my boy Imrahil is still alive. No blind.
Yeah.
He's the main reason Awen lives, you know?
Mhm.
That's true.
Yes.
Yep.
Shiny, shiny.
Yes.
Yo, man, another thing about Imrahil. Come on, man. Put some respect on my boy's name, man.
You know, no one talks about not being able to see Gildor and Glorian in the movies, and for some reason, I would have liked to.
I
I don't
love
know.
Gildor.
He
Totally
just
would've.
seemed cool. He just seemed
He's
cool.
so
seemed cool.
sassy.
So
Mhm.
sassy.
Oh,
Also,
absolutely.
I'll just bring in Corey Olsen's thing. He's what makes Tralalali elves make sense. Because he's the transition from like the fanciful of the
Yeah.
first few chapters into the epicness. And I mean, they're singing a beautiful song, but they could have done it like kind of upbeat or whatever. And then it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm a
facts,
fan of
facts.
Tralala.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
So from, I'm not, let me see, how can I put this? Okay, apart from the first age stuff that we're never going to in our lifetime, hopefully we do, but I'm going to say no. From other stories or the third, even the second age, what character would you guys like to see most on film or story about? Possibly, even if we've already seen them, but maybe like a singular story or something. You know what I'm saying? Something that we haven't seen maybe from earlier in the third age or you know the second age and we haven't gotten to it yet or whatever the case may have you.
I got this. I want to see it so bad. I want to see the Witch King of Angmar and the wars in the north and like the
I
fall
was
of
just gonna
Arthedain
say
and
that.
Rhudaur
Saying
and
it.
That's
stuff
what I was
like.
gonna
I've been
say.
saying it. I've been
Yeah,
saying it. I've been saying it. That is the
that's my
most thing I want
number
to see.
one.
Yes,
Same, dude. Same.
that is what I want to see, man. It can be done. It can be done.
Or maybe like just the standalone Tom Bombadil movie would be awesome.
Also that. Yep.
I don't know. Something I can't. Something's going on. Something's wrong with my mic. What's wrong with this thing?
If they
I
could
Yeah, I can hear you
always
somehow,
now.
had a lot of imagination about Faramir's training under Gandalf. I don't know. I think that would be
Ooh, say
super cool to
less.
see.
Okay,
Tim,
okay.
you were gonna say something?
if they could somehow get the rights to just a part of Unfinished Tales, I would love to see Aldarion and Arendis. It's like my favorite story in the Legendarium
So
for
tragic.
plenty of
So
reasons.
Yo,
beautiful.
So sad.
why, bro? That story is so. It's depressing, bro.
Truly depressing.
It is super depressing. It is like soap opera TV, like at its worst. Like it's a great
Romeo
story. Don't
and
get me wrong.
Juliet-ish,
I'm
right?
not
I
saying the
guess.
Yeah, it is.
story's bad.
Yeah.
It's just, damn, man, this shit don't make you feel good.
I love
Bad
stuff that
husband,
makes
bad
me
husband,
feel
bad husband,
bad.
bad. He's a good guy. Bad
Same.
husband, bad husband, bad husband. She's trying to be a good wife, trying to be a good wife before she wasn't even his wife at first, and then she turns terrible, and then it's just like two bad people that are in a not loving relationship anymore,
Yep.
and it's just
Yeah.
awful. And then it's just trauma that gets passed down to the kids.
Yep.
It's awful.
Yeah,
Like one of those stories that you read when you feel like being sad.
Yeah. But that could
That's
make
the
for a
first and second
really
age.
good, yeah, like a TV drama series.
I could see
yeah.
that. I mean,
I just
people
want to
like
see
Like
just
over
Sword.
time.
the
Yeah.
scene of Meneldor reading Gilgalad's letter to him. I need to see that in my lifetime of him like reading and like the Gilgalad, voiceover of everything that's happened. It's so good. I just give it to me.
The Eagle, Meneldor, Swiss Savior, Meneldor, Swiss Savior.
Meneldur, not
Oh,
Meneldur.
I was like, we're gonna have an eagle. He sent a letter to an eagle. I missed that chapter. I'm pretty sure I would know about that chapter.
There's a
Everything
whole
about the
section of the
animals.
eagle just reading the letter.
Yeah,
Put
exactly.
his little eagle
God.
glasses on. Yeah.
I would
really
love
like
to see.
No, you go.
Okay. I'd love to see a short film of just everything that Kierdan the Shipwright's been doing for like all of this time. While
Or
like everyone
season
else
2.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just his beard growing, like as a documentary.
I would
He's
love
just
to
like
see
building a boat with the beard growing.
His beard is growing.
I would love to see like a reality TV show of Kierdan the Shipwright. It was called like Boat Builders, and it's like West Coast choppers, but it's just like high drama Kierdan building boats and like yelling at people. I don't know. I think that'd be funny.
We
Like
heard you
Hell's
like
Kitchen
boats, so we
for
put a
building
boat in
boats.
your boat so you could boat while you boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pimp my boat, something like that.
How about this? So, have you ever seen the show? I think it's called Primal.
Oh, the like animated one on
It's
Max.
animated and there's no words, it's no talking in it.
Yeah.
I would love to see a version of that with Gwahir and his eagles and them attacking orc raids and getting news from Radagast to, be on the lookout, but it's silent, but you could tell what's going on. Then rescuing Gandalf and all those type of things from the perspective of the Lord of the Eagles. That would be fire. You know what I'm saying? Them kneeling down and being given these golden collars. You know what I'm saying? It would be so cool seeing all these different things from their perspective, just gathering news and, you know what I mean, maybe gathering more birds to go help fight and, you know, just keeping an eye on everything. It would be fire.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
I'd like
They
to
have
see
so many
Northern
options.
Story, the mouth of Sauron. I think that'd be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
This whole
That
dental
would be sick.
hygiene routine, the whole
You
thing.
just eventually see like his mouth just fully decay.
That would be fire. That would be sick, man. We got some. We got to write some of these things down and submit them. That's the thing. We got to submit them. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do.
Kelly, did you
totally listen to
answer?
us.
I was interested in what you said.
Oh, I was just like going all over the place because everyone else, but it's really silly, but I'm reading The Hobbit right now for my annotations. What about like a Bjorn story?
I was thinking Dancing Bears.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, more of his, but I think it's like he's one of those that I really want to remain a mystery still because I think it's just better that way. But it would be really cool to think about
Seeing
what
him
he
do some
what he
stuff.
did.
We don't need the origin, just a little day in
true.
the life. That'd be cool.
Day in the life, oh, with his little animals.
With little animals.
Oh, the dancing
ponies. I want to see
bears.
the ponies.
Little illustrations of them like serving the little platters.
Oh.
One thing that would have been really cool is them showing, you know how, excuse me for saying the name, Tom Bombadil finds the burrow knives, but he also finds the pendant. Maybe him clutching the pendant and then a flashback to the person the pendant belonged to, how they got it, the story of how they fell in love in Arnor, and this was maybe possibly a gift to the maiden that was going to marry the Prince of Cardolan, and you know, it just shows that time and a great battle and him using the burrow knives, trying to fight off the burrow whites, but sadly being defeated, and you know, having that thing, you know, she gave it to him as, hey, you know, bring this back to me. I love you. And he never brings it back because he gets slain and it's there. And yeah.
Sounds like you already wrote it.
Yeah. I never want that story told, and I will die on this hill.
Oh, okay.
Textual ruins.
Textual
ruins.
Even though it will be beautiful, it would be beautiful. But yeah, exactly what Nick just said.
All right,
it's what makes the store more epic by not knowing. Exactly. Back to the Witch King in the North. You can. But back to the Witch King in the North. Specifically, I want to see Glorfindel's prophecy. Like, cool. if we could just get like a 15-minute short story, please, that'd be so cool.
I love how he recognizes that he's one of the Nazgul because he can see him, and everybody else is just like, this is some guy. This is some Witch King. He's like, fucking Nazgul, my guy. I walk in both worlds. I can see him.
To be honest,
I think that is so dope.
I kind of think we're gonna see that in Rings of Power.
You think so?
I hope so.
I really do.
I guess yeah, they could move it up. Why not?
We saw the Balrog, you know, literally 3,000 years too early. So like, whatever.
Right.
The war between the dwarves and the orcs would be a really good story. They have everything that they need to make it compelling. You know, Thror comes and he goes and tries to retake Moria, cut off his head, carve the name in his freaking head, and then Thrain goes and he gathers the 7 dwarfs. And listen, it took years for him to gather all of them. So what are the arguments here? Like, hey, I don't want to go. I'm not going to go get in this fight. He got to convince them. They go to Mount Gundabad. They clear Mount Gundabad, which is sacred to them. So that's in itself is a big important fight. And then they start from the very top of the north of the Misty Mountains, and they clear out the entire Misty Mountains till they get to Moria and the Battle of Azanuz-Labar, and wow, it's epic. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
So we actually have. I can't say that word. So,
Azanul Bazaar.
Zeraxigal and
Azanul Bazaar.
Ezeluzar are very difficult words.
As a noozle however you pronounce it. As a noozle
I noticed nobody said they really want to see the depiction of Gollum's adventures from when he left Mordor and between then and when he, meets up with Sam and Frodo. No one said they really want to see that on the screen. That's shocking.
Because of that video game.
Oh, that video game is so bad.
But
Kelly, I cut you off.
I'm it's totally fine. I just still am holding out hope that the Hunt for Gollum's not actually about Gollum. Is that silly? Is that really silly?
You and me both.
There's that one line in the book when Gandalf's talking about how he went through Moria once, and I'm assuming they're gonna use that passage as part of it, like his journey through Moria,
Right.
and like Aragorn says that he's been through Moria before. I'm guessing that'll be part of it. That's just that's just what I think. And they'll probably add a Balrog for some reason.
Why not?
Why not? Everything needs a Balrog.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a
But
Balrog?
Aragorn did not have a good time when he went through there.
Right.
Gandalf was fine. Gandalf was like, skibbity doo bop bop. He was fine. Aragorn, some tragic shit happened to Aragorn when he went through there. But from the stories of the two versions, not versions, but two different timelines we get that make up the Hunt for Gollum, they are compelling. They're in my favorite. The funny thing is that my two favorite chapters in the Fellowship of the Ring are the ones that contain those stories. But those aren't my favorite parts of those chapters, but they're still in there. So it's like, damn, I get it and everything, but it's like, I think there's more eventful things. I think if they do it right, they can make it really epic. But they really gotta I don't know. They gotta really pick their spots really carefully. So like they gotta have Gollum getting tortured. They gotta have the battle between the orcs and the elves of Mirkwood. They gotta have that. They gotta have a cradle rocking empty and
thank you
Gollum running, you know what I mean? They gotta have certain things in there.
Babies.
Aragorn and the Vales, the Morgul Vale, they gotta have him, there. Maybe some conflict happens where he's like, damn, I had to do this. Because they talk about it, they bring it up and they say, if somebody has to walk the Morgul Vale, I don't want to, it's not something they want to talk about. They say that for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So just certain things, but they can't just be just haphazardly we're walking through the woods, fucking walking, more walking. Definitely Gandalf trying to burn Gollum. That would be cool.
Put the fear of fire in him, right?
Or Smeagol. I don't want to watch a Smeagol snuff film.
I know. Oh, no.
A man kills babies, bro. The man was
sympathy
eating babies,
from
man.
New Better.
All right, I'm gonna make that video that I have to defending Gollum.
Oh, we defended him now.
Yes, you wait. 10 minutes.
Hey.
That's nothing.
Okay. All right. I see.
All right,
Make sure
gang,
your stitches is on.
I think it is time for us to bid our good nights to everyone, whatever time zone you're in. It is getting a little bit late anyway. So I don't know what order people are in for you guys and everything, but I'll start with Miranda, because you're there.
What am I doing? Just saying farewell?
You just say any last thoughts or spicy
Plug
things
yourself.
that you don't want to confront with replies that you just want to throw out there and run away.
Toss a grenade.
Oh no. I don't have any of those prepared, but it's been lovely chatting with you guys. I hope we do it again soon. Thank you everyone that was chatting and watching us. You can find me on Instagram at xlibrismer. That's about it. Love you guys.
Peace.
Nope. Shoot, I lost it, guys.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's those fingers? That doesn't feel like what I was
Give me
doing
the thumbs
before.
up.
All right, you know what? All right, Tim.
I'm not even gonna try it. Guys, this has been so much fun. Doing just hangouts like this is something that I'm excited to do on the channel that is going to be a lot of fun going forward. And I really encourage everyone here, you're as much a part of the community as everyone else. And, whatever you want to do on this platform, just say the word and we'll do everything we can to push forward. I'm excited to continue to work with everybody and put out some awesome stuff.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir. Oh yeah, no, I was right. I was using the wrong finger. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop. Kaya.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me, guys. It's always fun talking to you. Yeah, put me on a spot. Now my brain of a whiteboard got wiped. But
Oh yeah, that happens
this
to
is
me all the
fun.
time too. Your bookshelf is also epic, by the way. That's
Thank you.
obviously
I finally got her all
yeah.
together after having to unpack her from the
The
hurricane.
hurricanes, yeah.
She's all back to normal now. Thank God. So
Glad to see it.
yeah.
Love it. Max.
What's up? It's been great. Thanks for having me. I'm recording an EP this weekend. I'm excited about a live version.
Whoa.
Right, man.
Yo.
So you cop that man's EP, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. But other than that, it's been fun. I love chatting with all y'all. It's my favorite part of making airplane videos is meeting all of you lovely folks.
Appreciate
you. Kelly.
Well, thanks for having me. Likewise, love all of you guys and always love chatting. So that's it. Oh, and maybe I'll just do like maybe one more Tom Bombadil video just for new beta.
Please.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna
Tag
start.
him in it.
We all
Tag him
need
in
to
it.
start just pushing Tom Bombi.
We gotta have
All
a
right,
collective
goodbye,
Tom
Kelly. Get out
Bombadil
of here.
week
Goodbye.
where the whole week we only talk about Tom Bombadil.
Tom
We
Bombadil
should.
week incoming.
I'll be on hiatus for a week.
All right.
Nick, do you want to say goodnight?
Yeah, I'm very tired, but very happy I stayed up with you all. It's been so fun. Love this crew. Love the chat. This is great. Good night.
Guys, I want to say that I actually love Gollum as a character, and I am very sympathetic to Gollum. I was just messing with you, Nick. So no need to make a video. He's no Tom Bombadil.
All right, well,
make the
now
video
it's
anyway.
fake beef. Now it's
He's
fake
no
beef.
He's no Tom Bombadil.
Hey.
I like Tom too. I just, you know why? It's just so many. Come on, you guys be on my lives. You know how I get battered with these questions, and I'm like, ah. So no, but thank you guys so much for participating in this. Thank you for the invite. Even though I'm hosting with Callie, it's their world. It's Callie and Tim's world. They doing the heavy pulling and heavy lifting. So I really appreciate you guys. Allowing me to share the spotlight with all the hard work that you've done. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys about Lord of the Rings, man, and it's such brilliant minds and all the great content that you guys put together. So I'm honored to be a part of this group, this family that we put together, and I'm looking forward to many more lives like this, content creation, and the conglomeration of all our content in this one place. So guys, if you're out there watching, make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Voices of Arda YouTube channel. It's bigger and better than ever, and it's going to keep growing. So thank you so much, and to all, have a good night.
Night.